Hey guys, I'm going to give some mommy advice, some parental advice. Not normally something I do because I'm always talking about Chinese medicine. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Dr. Anna Dolopo, and I'm a board certified licensed acupuncturist, and I'm a doctor of acupuncture and Chinese medicine. But most importantly, I'm a mother of three amazing children. I gave birth to them. I conceived them naturally. I gave birth at age 30, 36, and 43. I'm a mother of a sophomore in college, a 19-year-old, and a seventh grader who is 13, and a senior kindergartner who is 5. They are the lights of my life. I love them each individually. And I help a lot of women and men become parents. I specialize in the most challenging fertility cases and a lot of high-risk pregnancies. So what I want to talk about is something I keep repeating here because I give some mommy advice. And I thought this particular advice I keep repeating. So whenever I have to repeat myself, that's when I say I got to make a video on this. So it's going to be part 1 of mommy hacks. This will definitely help with dads. The first thing I want to share, you have to remember, the reason why I share those age differences is because it took me some time to figure out some amazing life hacks. So, for example, I have a lot of mommies here. I had a new mom. She's pregnant and she's 34 weeks. She's a lawyer and, or she's 34 and she's close to giving birth. And her midwives are ready for her to give birth. So she's 34. She's very young. But I have people in their, women who are in their late 30s, 40s. I had a woman who was pregnant at 50. And, or if you're in your 20s, these are just some life hacks that I wish I had known about when I was 30. So if this makes sense to you, I hope it helps. So if you have 2 cars, if it's one, great. If you have 2, get a soft bin from Target. Put the things that you think you need. Like if you have your cloth diapers or your regular diapers, don't just do 1, maybe 2 packs of wipes and 3 of everything. Minimum 2, but obviously 3. And just roll them up nicely. 3 onesies. 3 spit up towel things. You definitely should have minimum 2, if not 3 blankets. Every car. Your husband's car, your spouse's car, your car. This is the soft bin from Target or wherever you shop. And for Papa, I'm dealing primarily with heterosexual couples here. So you have, set them up. Set him up for success. Create a laminated sheet so he can just figure it, it's laminated so he can't tear it. And give him a check mark, because typically, and I'm generalizing, daddies aren't focused on what they need for baby. Men are smart, but usually it's mommy in charge of all these little details. So, if he does amazing, great, and he goes above and beyond, great, but if he's just focusing on keeping baby alive, applaud him, ladies, applaud him, okay? Again, I'm talking specifically in this case to heterosexuals. If you're same-sex marriage, if this applies to you, if you want to take this advice, by all means, take it. Or if you're a single parent, please definitely take this advice. If you notice 2 or more mommies of parents with 2 or more children, especially mommies who've given birth, or maybe you have adopted a newborn, or maybe older, but especially if you have a newborn. Most of us not new mommies do not carry around big diaper bags. Your stroller usually has a zipper. Just put what you need. Put like 5 diapers in there and wipes, and you'll never forget. If you forget things, you'll be prepared. Have the diaper stay in the car. Don't bring it in and out. So when you buy things, you just fill up the diaper bag. By the time it was my second or third kid, whatever purse I had, like, let's see, this is my diaper bag. And I just carry around a diaper and wipes. But when it's your first, you buy all these luxurious things that are just going to be donated, I promise you. So try your best to not go all out, spending $100 to $500, hundreds and hundreds of dollars on things that, I understand it's your first kid, go all out, but you're going to want to be a minimalist as soon as possible because things just accumulate and you can be more economical and save money and just buy what you really need. So if you are doing the diaper laundry, then, your money's going to go to that. If you're buying diapers, you're just constantly buying diapers, wipes. Those are all fortunes that you're spending. So those are just little things. So again, both mommy and daddy have bins, and both mommy has a diaper bag and daddy has a masculine, if he's masculine, diaper bag. If he wants a feminine one, that's fine. Most of the guys that I know here, they're wanting something cool, like, the diaper changing thing looks like a shooting target. My husband really appreciated that. So, it looks camouflage. They put the laptop in it. Most guys that I know would love to have darker colored. Again, if your husband's more feminine, if your spouse is not caring about the masculine, I'm talking about the majority of masculine men that I know that adore the masculine looking diaper bag. And I'm going to give bits of advice instead of giving them all at once because there's a lot of information. But I just shared that with someone and she said, you should make a video on that because that's something that people usually don't think about. So, soft bins for both your cars. Fill it up. Make a laminated sheet. That's daddy's check mark or, checklist. After that, he's on his own. He has his stuff. You don't have to keep worrying. If he needs more, he just goes to the checklist and he can go to Target himself. He can buy the stuff, have it shipped to him. And you don't, if he runs out of stuff in his car, he can go do the run himself. So you don't have to. Or he can say, hey, babe, can you just buy these things and give him the supplies? And he fills up his car in that nice little packaged bin. In my car, I don't have a bin. He has, Tommy, my 5-year-old, has a little dinosaur suitcase. So we're always ready to go. If there's a zombie apocalypse, we're ready to go. So, I don't have to worry about packing things. I just replenish the car. When we go somewhere and he's sleeping, I'm not going to wait till we get home. I put pajamas on him, so by the time we go home, he's carried in. These are little things that I learned from my friends. Little things. These are big things. Like, wow, that's such a good idea. You already have the diapers. Like, I remember going to the beach and my friend had this nice basket with toilet cover, for the beach, toilet seat cover, and she brought her own toilet paper. And this was a woman who was organized. And I was like, wow, I need to do things like that. And guess what I started doing? I started doing things like that. Having a little hat already, for the baby. Swimming suit, these little things that you keep in the car because you probably, unless you have a pool at home, if you go to a pool or you go to the beach, these are things that if it's already packed in your car, you're not thinking about it. You can roll it up nicely so you're not taking up a lot of space. Park next to the carts because it'll make it'll be safer. Put your baby in the moment you get to the car. Put your baby in, lock him or her up right away. So I have still my Honda and I primarily drive my Tesla. And so we have 2 gas cars and 3 electric cars. So I have the privilege to turn on the air conditioner right away. So if you're going to put your baby in the car right away, make sure your air conditioner is going on and, secure your baby. It's the safest way to go. Lock the doors, put your stuff in. You don't have to walk far. You put the cart right into the, where the carts go. That way you see your baby all the time. I've seen situations where mommy's putting stuff away and the stroller is kind of going backwards. Or it takes a second to kidnap a child. Or, I mean, I've had to kind of come to the rescue a few times for some mommies and give a little bit of advice. Because it is hard being a mom, right? It's hard. You're pregnant. Everyone's excited that you're pregnant. They're there for you for maybe a few days, 1 week, 2 weeks. You're done. They're focusing on their life now. They're not cooking for you anymore. They're not sending you food. They have their own lives. You got to figure it out. So I hope these little videos that I'm going to make from time to time really help you. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to, text me, 619-341-4341. The Baby Book by Dr. Sears. Harvard-trained pediatrician, co-wrote it with his pediatric nurse wife. That book is amazing. I raised my 3 kids on that book. I nursed for 8 years. If you nurse your baby for up to 7 years in your life, I had read on some scientific magazine, not some woo-woo magazine, but an actual science magazine when I was doing all this research with my first child, who's now 19, that if you nurse for up to 7 years in your life, your chances of breast cancer goes down to 0. So far, it's been good. I nursed for 8 years. If it matters, my kids are 19, 13, and 5. They've never been on antibiotics. They take herbs. If they have to go on antibiotics, by all means. We did get a prescription last year, just about 8 months ago or so, and then as soon as she got it, she didn't have to take it. And the doctor didn't even want to give it to her, but kind of made my husband beg for it because she'd been coughing. But as soon as we got the prescription, she stopped coughing. So lots of things to think about as a mommy. Just be gentle on if you're a heterosexual couple, be gentle on your spouse. Be gentle because they're doing their best. There's a lot to talk about that, but I'll leave it there. All right, if you have any questions, go to elementsinharmonyacupuncture.com. You'll see different sections: fertility, pregnancy, birth. You'll see some of my work there. If you have any topic you'd like for me to talk about, especially about being a parent, let me know. It's fun. Being a mom is fun. I've been a dance mom, jiu-jitsu mom, dance mom, violin mom. Did I say dance, violin, jiu-jitsu, basketball? My kids go to a Waldorf school, a Waldorf-inspired school. So, we participate in things. We go to church. We're very active in our community. And there might be some things that I can answer that can help you. All right. Have fun. Oh, one more thing I want to share is my husband and I are on the same page as parents 95% of the time. I think that is a huge secret to our success as parents. You want to be on the same page 95% of the time. It's going to make your lives much happier. 4 hands are better than 2. If you're a single parent, I give it up to you. I see moms. One of my close friends here, she's a mother of 3. She raises her kids on her own, and it's tough. She's a widow. If you have a spouse or you have a partner or you have someone helping you, feel very blessed. But, if you can have a partner and if you get a little impatient with your partner, just be gentle, okay? Everyone's doing their best. And if there is a book that I recommend, The Baby Book by Dr. Sears, Children Are From Heaven. I wish I had that book with my first child by Dr. John Gray. And that is an amazing book. That is the one book by my toilet that has to do with kids. And Tending the Spark by Betty, I forgot her name. It's a Waldorf inspired book. She's a Waldorf teacher. All right. Elements in Harmony, Acupuncture.com. You can text me 619-341-4341 and have fun. And good luck being patient. Just do your best. Be gentle with yourself and get massages. And if you can, get acupuncture, get chiropractic, do a lot of self-care, facials, everything to take care of yourself. Your nails, your hair, all that. Take care of yourself. Okay? All right. Have a great day.